A lot of people do think that empathy makes us soft, but evolution actually suggests that empathy is one of the reasons why we survived. Imagine you were one of our ancestors. A child falls, or an ancestor can no longer gather food for themselves, or maybe even someone's like injured on a hunting trip or while they're traveling. You have two choices: ignore them or help them. And helping them costs time, energy, and resources. So, why didn't natural selection eliminate compassion? And we didn't survive as isolated individuals, we survived in groups, communities that often made it capable for us to raise more children, thus preserve more knowledge, and recover from hardships a lot better, especially when we're not just all looking out for ourselves. So, compassion wasn't the opposite of survival, it became one of our best strategies. And we're not the only species capable of it. Elephants have been observed to comfort distressed herd members, chimpanzees console each other after a fight, dolphins will support injured companions so that they could breathe. Rats have even been observed to release trapped companions even when there's food available. So humans didn't invent compassion, we inherited the foundations of it. And of course, empathy does have limits. We naturally are going to feel more for a family versus strangers. And we're obviously going to favor our own group more than outsiders. Our compassion evolved for small tribes, not a global world of billions. But humans have been able to do something extraordinary. We have invented language and art and science and philosophy. This gave us an ability to question our instincts instead of just following through with them. What's interesting, though, is evolution can tell us how compassion appeared, but it doesn't tell us who deserves it. And this is where philosophers like Tom Reagan come in. Reagan argued that if an individual has a life that matters to them, if they experience the world, pursue their own interests, and can be harmed, then they should never be merely just treated as a resource for someone else's pleasure or benefit. Evolution gave us capacity for compassion, but reason lets us decide where compassion belongs. Maybe the real story of being human isn't that we evolved empathy. Maybe it's that we're one of the few species that can actually reason where to put compassion and empathy fairly. And if compassion helped us survive, then who deserves compassion now?